Greetings, Uncle Swinney back with Age of Mythology. And now, today we go into the campaign for the Titans that was released with the Titans expansion pack. And a whole new civilization to mess around with. 10 years after the destruction of Atlantis. And the Isildur isn't in this game, my bad.
Busy rebuilding, are they? How foolish to pretend they are safe. To think that closing some gates would mean the end of this. To forget that I'm still here. Well, it's their nature to be forgetful. Even their gods are absent-minded. Zeus has forgotten about everyone he has locked away in Tartarus. It is time for all of us to remind him. Go. Do as I have told you. Make way for the Titans.
And you forgot the milk last time. Do not fail me again.
What?
No. Clearly in the Norse lands, they're not lost.
We cannot stay here. There are not enough trees to build shelters or light fires against this cold. Crops will not grow here, and the savages nearby are getting bolder.
The gods have abandoned us. We'd have been better off sinking with Atlantis than coming here. We must move.
What's going on here? Zeno, what have I told you about getting everyone worked up?
It's all right, Sergeant. He's right. We must move.
How, Krios? We have no ships, and no one has seen a better place nearby.
The god showed me an abandoned temple in my dreams last night. I was told it is the key to our leaving this place. We must find it.
Skopos?
So here is what is left of Atlantis. Refugees, just barely making a living. On the coasts of Norway, I'm guessing. Predominantly Norway. That is a presumption on my part.
Skopos? Schwest.
But I do not have a better idea on what is going on.
Osto. Mak.
Es lost. Es lost. Es lost. Mak.
All in all, I think this went better for these Atlanteans. Fared better than the Atlanteans
Wolves! Watch out!
from Plato's rating.
Yuji.
At the very least, they're technically alive.
Herr Joes? Mak. Mak. Bure, mos intem.
We must find the temple from my dream. I know it can help us.
Osto.
Yes, but can it save us 15% or more on car insurance? I'm guessing it's a no. Now let's look at some bios so that I don't end up forgetting anyway, later. Age 82. Krios, High Council member and founder of New Atlantis. Age 82. Homeland, Atlantis, now at the bottom of the ocean. Occupation, last surviving member of the Atlantean Council. High Council. And blah 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 blah. None of this is relevant anymore. He is very old now, and the years following the fall of Atlantis were tough on the aging man. Season after season of struggle against the elements and the fates have hardened him, and he's possessed of a strength that belies his frail form. I wonder if that cutscene had anything to do with that strength.
You see?
There you are, Caster. Last time we saw you, you were barely a... You look like a dope. Age? 24. Homeland? Atlantis, now at the bottom of the ocean. Occupation? Warrior and soldier. Caster, now an adult, is following in his father Arkantos' footsteps. He is embittered by the loss of his parents in his childhood. His mother was killed by pirates when he was very young, and his father disappeared after saving the world from the machinations of the sea god Poseidon. Caster believes his father lives. He cannot explain why, but knows that one day he will see him again. Until that time, however, he is on his own and takes little counsel but his own.
Yuji?
We will need to hunt for our food. Our farms won't take in this frozen soil.
Yuji. Osto.
Take it that he couldn't just trade boats with the natives?
Mak.
Or seeds?
Bureg.
This place isn't great, but
Yuji?
you are being real
Osto.
glass half empty kind of people right
Osto.
now.
Yuji.
That mines, it'll get
Eschlost.
killed quicker than the natives will.
Eschlost. Osto.
Krios has supplied us with a fire siphon.
Oh, goody! Heavy ordnance!
Mak. Mak.
Yuji? Mak.
Yuji?
Yuji? Yuji?
Go away,
Yuji?
naughty wolves.
Yuji? Bureg. Schwest.
Skopos? Diat.
Of course. In Scandinavia, of course there are Vikings running around.
Yuji? Dilis Moke.
So, a bit of trivia about the Atlanteans. They're a bit of a hodgepodge of
Bureg.
Romans, Aztecs,
Herjos?
one or two other civilizations I'm not immediately aware of.
Skopos. Yuji.
Hey, you just got... Hey, that house was just repainted. I would assume.
Skopos. Osto erschlossen. Mak. Erschlossen. Mak.
So our challenge for this level is that we have access to 0 mythological based units or upgrades. Closest we got is Castor, and he is more or less mortal. To my knowledge. Give me another fire siphon. This thing is basically big flamethrower.
Skopos. Erschlossen. 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 Yuji. Mak.
We're on the hunt. We're on the hunt.
Erschlossen.
We're on the hunt for Vikings. We're on the hunt.
Erschlossen.
We're on the hunt. We
Osto,
have
die
found
Lasmake.
Vikings.
Yuji. Dilis Moke. Dilis Moke. A poro frost.
Krios has supplied us with a fire siphon.
Oh, goody! More siege weaponry.
Skopos. Yuji. Dilasmake. Epora frost.
Yuji. Bureg. Schwest.
That wolf is suicidally overconfident.
Skopos.
Erjos. Bure. Epora frost. Yuji. Epora frost. Mak.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Mak. Erschlossen. Erschlossen. Mak. Osto. Erschlossen. Yuji. Erjos.
That is the temple from my vision. We can use it to escape this place.
Yuji. Epora frost.
Cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war. Ringanorkin.
Skopos, e porofras.
Yuji. Osto, Osto. Erschlossen. Yuji.
Yuji. Yuji, dilas make.
Skopos, Yuji.
Yuji, Vayen.
Ure. Dilas make.
Yuji, dilas moke.
Skopos. Yuji. Edjos. Yuji. Osto.
Yuji. Diot.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. Yes. Decimate the lonely walls that can't do anything.
Osto.
Krios has supplied us with a fire siphon.
Skopos.
I actually have my fill of siege weapons now, thank you. What a strange sentence to say.
Yuji.
Bureg. Mak. Vayen. Yuji. Yuji. Vayen. Yuji.
I shall refer to you as the berry pickers,
Edjos.
for you are picking berries.
Yuji.
They didn't say you had to be creative to get
Mark.
this job. Don't have to be creative to get this job.
Yuji.
Edjos. Mak. Mak. Yuji.
You have no business being that dumb, wolves.
Erjos Erschlossen. Yuji.
Skopos. Dilas make. Dilas make. Emperor of Frost. Yuji. Yuji. Osto. Mak.
Bye-bye, raiders. Don't bother us anymore.
Erschlossen.
We'd stay, but this place is terrible. Apparently we can't farm or even use the trees for ships. Just... Well,
Skopos.
this is a sight better.
Erschlossen.
Skopos. Osto.
I wonder how far this island is, far away this island is from where we were. Yes. Things are looking up. methinks. Of course, I have been wrong.
Those look like Atlanteans?
They worshipped Poseidon in the
Look at
last
this.
game, you know that.
You are truly favored, Krios.
You have to know
have been
that.
shown the way to such a place.
The gods have favored Atlantis, but not the Olympian gods.
What?
Look, the symbol on the passage that brought us here. That's the mark of the Titan Uranus. Next to our settlement is a temple of his. Beside it is one to Kronus. These are clear signs. These are the gods who have led us here. Their temples are overgrown. We should restore them as a sign of our gratitude.
It is forbidden. Krios is right.
It's Castor, son of Arkantos.
What was Zeus doing for us back there? At least Uranus has led us here. If he favors us, we're better offering prayers to him than having none look after us.
Look! They're going into the Temple of Uranus! We must put a stop to this at once!
Let's reclaim these temples and rebuild Atlantis.
Skopos. Yuji.
Osto.
Atlanteans you can't
Castor,
recognize,
we have just
but
enough resources to restore the temples. After that, we'll need to gather more.
Atlanteans you're in disbelief you don't recognize, but ancient primordial deities from before the
Yuji.
before
Attackers!
before the rule of Olympus.
Before a frost.
That you recognize. Common scout.
Burek. Osto. Mak.
Those were Greeks, Krios. Why did they attack us?
Skopos.
I'm certain Krios already knows.
Skopos. Herjos.
Mak.
Hello, big turtle monster.
Herjos.
Another Greek attack!
Skopos. Yuji. Herjos. Yuji. Yuji.
Herjos. Bureg. Mak. Mak.
Herjos. Mos intum. Yuji. Vayen. Bureg.
The temples are repaired, Krios.
Yuji.
Good work!
Positive
Castor,
affirm.
sir. The attacks are coming from a pass that leads to the other side of the island. The Greeks have a base there. We should destroy it.
Eschlost.
Wow,
Another Greek attack!
you're
A
already
Greek attack!
you're already on the warpath, I see. Not
Skopos.
even gonna try to talk with the
Eschlost.
Greeks. Figure out
Eschlost.
why. Ask them why specifically they're attacking you. It-
Herjos. Eschlost. Osto. Osto. Mak. Mak.
Yuji. Diat.
Herjos. 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 Yuji. Skopos. Osto. Bureg. Mak. Bureg. Osto. Yuji. Yuji.
Skopos.
Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn you had greater access to Atlantean military barracks units.
Skopos. Osto. Yuji. Osto.
Skopos. Mak.
Ah, there it is. Why didn't that happen sooner?
Herr Joes. Skopos. Mak. Herr Joes. Yuji.
Burek. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Eschlost. Yuji. Mak. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Mak. Skopos. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Burek. Mak. Skopos.
And
Eschlost.
funny little quirk about the Atlanteans. You can basically turn any schlub into a hero.
Yuji. Skopos.
Almost any schlub, but the point is, they are better, faster, stronger, and capable of dealing with myth units without dying painfully.
Vayen.
Skopos.
Skopos.
Get down from there. Horses are not meant to fly. I would know.
Skopos.
Burek. Edjos.
Yuji. Yuji. Burek.
Burek. Eschloss. Dilas Make.
Look! A relic!
Well, this looks to be a nonsensical setup.
Dilas Make.
They haven't built...
The mad Atlanteans! Run to the tower!
No, I have come to commit war crimes and chew bubble gum. And I didn't even bother to bring bubble gum.
Yuji. Burek.
Edjos. Yuji. Osto. Edjos. Eschloss. Yuji.
Burek.
No, no, bad Greeks,
Skopos,
very bad
Eschloss.
Greeks. Now I have to harvest all the meat before it goes.
Skopos. Eschlost.
Skopos. Eschlost.
Skopos. Eschlost. Osto. Eschlost. Eschlost.
Burek. Mak.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
They likely won't be able to get all the piggies because there's so many dead bodies. That is just I'm not even gonna.
Burek. Yuji. Eschloss. Burek. Yuji. Skopos.
Herr Joes. Herr Joes.
Eschlost.
Edjos. Burek. Eschlost.
Skopos. Skopos.
Eschlost.
Clear the piggy meat.
Skopos. Mak.
And just for fun. Another temple. Another temple.
A relic!
I feel happy. And I am not going to divulge the nature of my happiness. For one thing, I don't know any of you well enough to freely share that. And for another, it is fun to make you guess.
Herr Joes.
Why do you keep murdering goats? The goats did nothing. They are innocent livestock, I tells ya. Wait,
Skopos.
there you are.
Skopos.
Ah, the heck with it. Screwing around with cheat codes is half the fun of these older games. Sometimes it's the only fun you can have with them. Especially if, you know, you're really bad at gaming in general and you're too embarrassed you frustrated to do it the way the developers intended you to do it, and all of a sudden you're basically... You are basically made out of lasagna. Why are you cheese? Why are you bratwurst? Why am I rambling about these strange, incongruous things?
Skopos? Osto.
Yuji. Yuji. Herr Joes.
Stop that!
It sure would be easier to get around if we built some sky passages.
Stop killing goats. It's a tent. You are killing goats because they recognize a tent or a house.
Burek.
You're crazy, man. Crazy.
Herr Joes? Skopos? Osto.
Yuji?
Skopos. Yuji. Herr Joes. Bureg. Skopos. Eschlost.
Also, for some reason, the Atlanteans use llamas as a caravan unit. I don't see the connection.
Herr Joes? Eschlost.
We heard you the first time.
Osto. Yuji.
Skopos?
Bureg. Mos intam. Bureg.
We must
Mos
decimate this untamed wilderness for the glory of the Empire. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Yuji. Eschlost. Mak. Eschlost. Skopos. Eschlost. Skopos. Skopos. Mak. Mak. Bureg. Yuji. Schwest.
Burek. Ah! The Titan worshippers! Run!
Yuji.
How do you automatically know that?
Skopos.
Or assume for that matter?
Skopos.
Who are you and why would you know things?
Skopos?
Yuji. Eschlost. Skopos. Yuji. Diot. Herr Joes. Eschlost. Eschlost. Mak. Eschlost. Skopos. Eschlost. Mak. Eschlost. Eschlost. Mak. Mak. Skopos.
Yuji? Mak.
Bureg. Tilis Mak.
The ships are loaded. Go!
Tilis Mak.
You're off in a hurry.
Yuji. Tilis Mak.
Burek.
Skopos. Osto. Osto. Yuji. Osto. Osto.
Followers of Uranus are surprisingly good at the art of guerrilla warfare.
Yuji.
In theory. It's more of an assumption than a concrete theory.
Bureg. Mak. Eschlost.
Yuji?
Bureg. Schwest.
Bureg.
Go. Hunt deer. Get venison.
Bureg. Skopos. Eschlost. Mak. Eschlost. Skopos. Skopos. Herr Jos. Osto. Osto. Diot. Herr Jos. Skopos.
Hello. That explained nothing about this Mythology's character.
Eschlos. Skopos. 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 Eschlost. Skopos. Mak. Skopos.
Herr Jos? Mak.
Skopos. Edjos. Mak.
Yuji?
Yuji? Dilasmake.
Bureg. Skopos. Skopos.
Skopos. Yuji.
Onward to Guaway.
Yuji?
Arise from the blood of your hair walls.
Eporofrost.
Yuji. Skopos. 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 Mak. Skopos. Skopos.
Herr Jos? Most intimate.
Herr Jos. Eporofrost.
The Atlanteans are breaking through the pass. We have to stop them.
You won't. Isn't that hilarious?
Quick, shove off. The Atlanteans are coming.
You shove off.
Bureg. Eporofrost.
Bureg.
We've destroyed the base, and we're moving on to the city.
Excellent.
Skopos. Eschlost.
Spread mayhem. Mayhem.
Bureg.
I could explore more of this island, but you know, that would be time consuming, and I would prefer not. The story's kind of short without the short, probably even with the cheat codes.
Atlanteans!
Edjos. Dilasmake.
Skopos? Schwest.
Bureg. Bureg. Mos intem.
Yuji?
Bureg. Diat.
Skopos?
Atlanteans! It's true!
They exist!
Bureg. Eporofrost.
The town center is destroyed!
Go and tell Melagius everything!
Yes, flee from the might of a revitalized Atlantis.
The last of them are escaping!
Grios. They were Greek. Why would they attack us?
Whatever the reason, it is an outrage. Get your troops together, Castor.
We're in no shape to start a war now. I will get some men and go after the Greeks, but I want to find out why an old ally would suddenly attack us before we start any fighting.
Are you actually going to look for that, or are you just going to use the honor system? Either way.
Move! Let the general through!
You! Tell the general what you told me!
The Atlanteans, sir. They invaded the island.
What?
They were building a temple to Arkantos. They attacked the colony.
You're General
I
Malagius.
don't believe it.
Believe it or not, they set sail right after us. They will be here soon.
The Atlanteans have gone mad. Send word of this to our allies. Ask them to send help.
Yes, sir.
Then muster our men and have them prepare a defense. If Atlantis comes to us looking for a fight, she'll get it.
And you will get it.
The resources in this area are thin, but there are several plenty vaults in these Greek lands. We should capture some of them.
We've been granted visibility to all the plenty vaults in these lands. We have no town center and no way to get one.
It's lost.
Excellent. No one in the world can stop us now.
Yuji?
More reinforcements have arrived. Bureg.
Skopos? Yuji?
Osto.
Skopos?
Bureg. Erjos? Mak. It's lost.
We've got to capture and try to
Also-
hold as many plenty vaults as possible. They are the primary means of collecting resources around here.
Bureg. Yuji. Skopos? Herjos? Bureg. Osto. Yuji?
I had an intense anger spell in my brain box.
It's lost.
Hey, if I'm not comfortable sharing explicit details about my personal life, you think I'm just gonna share random bits and pieces on my of what's literally going through my mind as we speak? What am I, a YouTuber?
Skopos? Mak. Yuji? Mak.
To maintain control over a plenty vault, we need to have a larger force near it than our enemy.
It is very annoying when that happens. If you want to see me play this the right way,
Yuji?
well then there's actually a very simple solution. First, you buy a copy of this game, you play it yourself.
Es lost. Mak.
And then you played that the way the developers had in mind. Not especially fair, but when has anything been fair.
Yuji.
Bure.
Ever.
Herr Joes. Osto.
Burek.
We should avoid General Malagius' main army until we are fully ready to face it.
Burek. Mach. Osto.
I am General Malagius, Lord and Master here.
I'm going to enjoy killing you more than I should. Age 49, Homeland Greece, Occupation General. I should have figured. General Malagius was a feared commanding officer of the city-state of Sikios in the mythic age of ancient Greece. In Sikios, the warrior class was the wealthiest and most politically powerful among the populace. Their social position gave them an identical stature in the aristocratic hierarchy, for they assumed complete authority as triarchs of both land and sea forces. Not only did they instigate wars, but they also led them on the battlefields. General Malagius was unusual in his military tactics in that he always directed his troops from the safety of his fortress. General Malagius held several military posts of increasing responsibility in his rise as Supreme General of the Sikios forces, including Hapaspist, First Myrmidon, and Scout's Helper. Malagius always equipped himself handsomely with armaments, often commanding whole units of soldiers to polish every piece of armor he owned for days on end. Malagius worked tirelessly to expand his influence in the Sikios region of Greece, ordering that huge statues be erected in his honor, organizing elaborate hunts which nearly decimated the local wildlife in the area, and mining most of the gold for plating the several plenty vaults of the region. So, yeah, we'd be against this guy.
General Malagius shall never fall to the likes of you.
Skobos. Yuji. Eshlos. Epor frost. Ilasmake. Epor frost.
Skopos.
Reinforcements.
Yuji.
Burek.
Yuji.
Favor from the
Yuji.
gods.
Mos intem.
Skopos. Schwest.
Burek. Yuji. Osto.
Edjos. Osto. Skobos. Epor frost.
Check my time.
Eshlost. Osto.
Herr Joes. Herr Joes. Yuji. Eschlost. Schwest.
Yuji. Eshlost. Eshlost.
I am General Malagius, Lord and Master. It appears the Atlanteans have brought the fight to us. Call for my royal guard.
I don't care for his complete lack of an indoor voice either.
When our army is strong enough, it'll be time to call on the good general himself.
Reinforcements!
Ilasmake. Yuji. Epor frost.
Suppose a cutscene where Caster parlays with Malagius wouldn't have really fit in with an RTS game anyway. No would have it.
Herr Joes? Herr Joes? Osto. Osto. Osto.
Herr Jos.
Yuji. Telasmake. Yuji.
Skopos.
Yuji. Telasmake.
Skopos. Eschloss.
I have been injured. Soldiers, to me!
Hooray! We killed the obnoxious vain general! Now what?
More treachery. The Norse and Egyptians rise up against us with these Greeks. Do they forget who we are?
There are too many. We cannot fight against them here.
You're going to let them get away with this?
I did not say that. I said there are too many to fight here.
Well, this escalated fast. Okay, next time we apparently dive headlong into a world war. Those are always fun. This is Uncle Swinney with Age of Mythology. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and click the little bell notification icon if you like this video. See you next time.